Welcome to the red fox habitat at the Yukon Wildlife Preserve. We filmed this video using a 360 camera, which means that you can click and drag the screen to see all around. If you are on a mobile phone, just move around as you watch to see in any direction. For a French version of this video, there's a link in the description. We've also included classroom extensions there. Around the world, red foxes thrive in a wide range of habitats and landscapes, including forests, grasslands, mountains, and deserts. As many of us have seen here in the Yukon, they can also adapt well to human spaces such as farms, rural areas, and even highly developed communities like Whitehorse. It is fair to say that red foxes are flexible and resourceful. Due to their ability to survive in wild spaces and among humans in developed areas, red foxes have a well-deserved reputation for being very intelligent indeed. It takes an adaptable animal to survive in so many geographic regions and under such a wide range of circumstances. What are some adaptations of red foxes? As you can see, they have small, slender bodies, which are well adapted for speed and agility. Compared to other members of the dog family, red foxes have longer legs and smaller stomachs. These features allow them to run as fast as 45 kilometers an hour. Having smaller stomachs does mean that they need to eat more often, but red foxes are not picky. They will eat a wide variety of foods. While they do hunt during the day, red foxes have very acute senses to help them succeed as nocturnal predators when they hunt at night. Their eyes are able to see well in low light conditions, and they move their triangular ears to follow the faint rustling noises of rodents to locate a meal. Foxes can be found in almost the entire northern hemisphere, in part because they have such a diverse diet. In wild spaces, red foxes are often solitary hunters who feed on mice and other small rodents, birds, rabbits, and other critters, but their diet will change depending on where they live. They are what is called a dietary generalist. Foxes can enjoy fruit and vegetables, fish, frogs, insects, and even worms. When they live in areas with lots of people, foxes are sometimes found to eat a less natural diet, including garbage and pet food. Here in the Yukon, foxes are an important part of our ecosystem. They help keep insects, ground squirrels, mice, and other small mammal populations under control. Foxes have the ability to adapt to the presence of humans and can be found in many of our communities. While this is a wonderful thing, it can sometimes be complicated. People often love to see foxes and enjoy being close to wildlife, but the temptation to feed them can cause problems. It is illegal to feed foxes and other wildlife, and while many of us enjoy them, not everyone gets along. Because foxes sometimes den near people's homes and their dens can have a strong smell, sharing a yard can be a challenge. And if you have pets outdoors, remember that foxes are opportunistic hunters and they may see a pet as easy prey. Though they can become very comfortable with humans, foxes are still wild animals, and there are things we can do to keep them safe and wild, even when we share space. Wildlife depend on wild spaces. By protecting access to wild habitat, we can help make sure that wild animals have what they need to survive. While some wild animals like red foxes are able to coexist with humans, our job is to remember that they are not pets. Unlike the red fox in this video who has been raised in human care, wild foxes can and should hunt their own food. We do not need to feed them. To make sure that they don't come too close, we can keep things that attract them out of their reach. Keeping garbage, pet food, and anything that they might eat or steal kept safely out of the way is essential. As this happy red fox will demonstrate, foxes are very opportunistic, intelligent, and curious. And some things are very hard to resist.